I think you can probably see I have my backpack on, which means one thing that I don't think you're going to be able to see. Pineapple is here with us. Are you sticking your head out, bud? Anyway, he's in the backpack. It's not fireworks tonight, but thunderstorms. So this thunderstorm came in probably 2 hours ago. It was pretty intense for a few minutes. After the rain subsided a little bit, I mean, he got real anxious right away. So when the rain slowed down, I took him out in the car. We went to Petco and did some walking around there where he could be away from the thunder. And he did pretty good there. We got home. Basically, as soon as we got home, he started getting anxious again. So I'm going to put him in this, I'm going to keep him in this backpack while I'm working tonight. And there's not many orders to pack, so it's probably not going to take too long. So he won't be in this bag for much longer, even though all he wants is to be in the bag when he's scared. He wants somebody to hold him, and if that means holding him in a bag, then that's what he takes. He loves being in the bag, actually. So here he is. He's in here. He will be in here while we're working, and we'll try to get, it's just 3 orders that need to be packed right now. They don't add up to a very impressive amount of money, as it seems like is usual these days. Slow sales recently. So let's quickly add the 2 sales that we got yesterday to the tally board. That's Wednesday. Did I already add them? I feel like I maybe did, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to review yesterday's footage to see if I put 2 marks on there. I shouldn't have, because today is Thursday and I usually just wait until the day is totally over before I add yesterday's numbers to the board. So now that I'm thinking about it, I definitely did not add those numbers on there. One of those sales didn't come in. I didn't pack that up until this morning. So you didn't see that one, but because I didn't record myself packing it. So, okay, nothing really to talk about tonight. It's just like we can't get a break with these noises. Since we stayed in that hotel last weekend, so we had Friday and Saturday was nice and calm, and then I think Tuesday night was calm, like the only night in the last month where he hasn't been freaked out by some kind of noise. Typically fireworks, sometimes storms. Tonight it's a storm, so hopefully by bedtime he's going to be calm. I did give him his anxiety medication. I gave him a Benadryl, and then when we were at Petco, I grabbed a hemp oil treat that's supposed to help with calming him down. We'll see if it works. I don't have high hopes. I also got a collar that is supposed to emit pheromones that smell like a mother dog. It's supposed to remind him of being with his mother, and hopefully that calms him down too. I don't have high hopes for that, but it was on the clearance sections. So it was only $6 for this little collar. So it's on him now. He seems pretty calm. I mean, really, he seems pretty doped up because he has got a lot of drugs in him right now. So we'll see if he can sleep through the night. I hope he can. And let's stop talking about the dog. That's not what we're here for, although it is the top thing on my mind. And let's get these 3 orders ready to go. They need to get out tomorrow. Okay, I'm trying to get the backpack back on, and I want to get you a good look at his dopey face. This poor guy. I hate when he's on drugs like this, but it's all we can do. It's good for him. It's better for him. It's certainly better for us. We need to be able to get some sleep. So here he is. Poor guy. Poor little pineapple. Okay, let's get the bag on and get to work. I pulled these 3 items out of the inventory, and we're just going to, it seems like all 3 of them are going to be able to fit in this size box. So this will be nice and easy to pack, and we'll get this done quickly and get on with our night. I haven't even had dinner tonight. It's already 9:11. I got out of work a few minutes early so that I could go and get a haircut. I've been cutting my own hair since I was 15 or something like that. So for like 35 or 40 years, I've been cutting my own hair. I've been to the barber probably, so before I got married, I had someone cut my hair so that I would look nice. For a job, the job interview for the job I have now, I've been there for 14 years, and I've been married for 14 years. I don't know, man. Time just goes by. It is so crazy. Anyway, I got a haircut when we got married. I got a haircut when I went in for this job interview, and I've been at this job for at least 13 years, maybe 14 years. So that's probably the last time I was at a barber shop. And I can't even recall where I went or how that came about. But anyway, my clippers broke. I ordered the part to fix it from Amazon, and it came and it did not fit. So I'm trying to, it's just some screws, and they only cost about $8, but I'm trying to send those back to Amazon, and they give me 3 locations where I can return them for a drop off. And the closest one is like 7.5 miles from here, which doesn't sound like a lot, but in the city of Chicago, that's like a 35-minute or 40-minute drive. And I do not want to drive 40 minutes to return some $8 screws. So I might just be stuck with that $8. But I did go on, this time I just went on eBay and I found what I hope will be the right screws. And unfortunately, they're coming from China. So it's probably going to be 3 weeks or 3 months before that those screws arrive. So I bit the bullet and I went to the barber and I paid a guy $28 plus a $8 tip to spend 5 minutes cutting my hair, which I'm not complaining. I was happy to give him that money. He was a nice guy and he did a good job, I guess. Okay, I packaged this up without saying a single word about it. This is a Black Beauty hardcover. It's supposed to be, if this was like the original actual pressing, it's worth quite a bit of money. But this is some kind of a reprint from, I'm not even sure when, maybe the 90s. I feel like it's questionable for them to produce these kind of things. Like, I get they make these like facsimiles that look exactly like the original first edition, but they should have some kind of information on there to tell you that it's not the real one. And this one had nothing whatsoever to let me know that it wasn't real. So I found this for free. I paid $0 for it on April 9th. So I'm not too upset that I only sold it for $13 plus shipping, but I thought it was worth quite a bit more, but it's not. I figured out, basically I was like, this book is just too clean to possibly be from 1940 or whenever the original book came out. There's no way it could have been. So anyway, it's only worth $13. So we're not breaking anybody's bank tonight with these items. I think the most expensive one is $21. The most valuable one, I should say. Okay, right here, the next thing up is a golf club cover. You know, the golf club head. It's in the shape of a dog. I don't know if this is some specific dog. There's no tags or anything on it whatsoever. So there's no way for me to know what this dog is. I don't like to sell stuff without brand names. You know, I like there to be some way of saying, ouch, this is this. You know, this is a certain brand of item. It's easier for people to search that stuff. But anyway, I got this dog at a estate sale, and it was just sort of like, you know, throw everything. You're already buying this other stuff, throw this thing in there, and we'll give it to you for free. So I put a $1 cost of goods on here on this dog, but essentially I probably paid nothing for it. I sold it for $16.19. This was all the way back in, could not seem like it was this long ago. It was March of 2023. This thing has been sitting around. That is shocking to me because I remember this so clearly buying this. I got some other stuff there, golf related stuff. It was like towels, golf towels that you would attach to your golf bag, and they were all labeled. They were labeled like something to do with a police union. I forgot already how much that weighed. Only 3 ounces, pretty light. And I sold those towels right away. Maybe there were some other golf head covers as well. These police union, honorable union of fraternal something, you know, those kind of things. So yeah, I sold those right away, and it does not feel like that was over 2 years ago. 2023, it's crazy. Well, it did take me a long time to get this thing listed, this dog, because it didn't have any kind of markings on it. I think I sat on it for quite a while, so that might be why it doesn't feel so long ago. Okay, last thing here are these Outlander trading cards. I got this at that rummage sale at the Military Academy High School not too long ago, 3 weeks ago, 6/20, so June 20th, and I paid $5 for it. I thought it was a brand new set. The way it was presented, it looks like perfect condition, so I didn't even open it. I paid $5 for it. It seemed like brand new sets are selling for like $77. That's what I saw on the when I was doing research. So I thought this was going to be like my best find of the day there at that school. And then when I got ready to list it, I opened it up, and every single pack of cards in there has been opened. So somebody opened it up trying to find the good cards and left all the common cards behind. But there were some decent cards in here, I guess. There was like one that's called an autograph card that has a signature of one of the actors from this TV show. And there's another one that's a wardrobe card that has a little piece of the costume worn by an actor in the show. So those two cards, I guess, hopefully make this worthwhile to somebody. I had listed it. I thought I'll just take $20 or $25, so I listed it for $25. Not too long ago, just a few days ago, really. And then somebody sent me an offer for $21. I figured, while the getting's good, this one is probably, what is this show called? Outlander? I figured, it's going to be a tough sell on this open decks of cards. So somebody wanted to pay me $21 for it. I'm going to give it to them for that price. Okay, JS. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to buy all the labels for these 3 cards, or through these 3 packages, and then we'll come back and talk about how much money we made today, which is going to be, let's make a guess right now. Sure, let me look at this. I'm going to guess $39. Let me write it down. 39. I'm going to write it right on this box. 39. Okay, that's my guess. We'll see how close I am. We'll be right back. Okay, that was pretty quick. We got the 3 labels done, and my prediction, it was a little bit off, so let's go through these. The Outlander trading cards, after eBay fees and shipping label and everything, we earned $15.66. The dog head golf head cover, $8.32. And the Black Stallion book, $9.98. So that adds up to $33.96. So $34. I was shooting for $39. That was my prediction. $5 off. Our average profit per day so far this month is unbearable. $52 basically. Average cost or average profit per sale this month, $16.23. So we're selling a few things a day and everything very cheap. So if you want to buy something expensive, get into my shop and buy it now, because I'm going to go broke this month if we don't make a little bit more money. All right, that's going to be it. I'll probably take these to the post office tomorrow myself rather than doing a porch pickup. And I will hopefully be back tomorrow with a bigger stack of packages. So tune in then. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and do that. And we'll see you then. Have a great night.